Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this using just 5 affordable drugstore products. And best of all, I'm going to show you how to get this complexion even without using foundation. So this is a no foundation routine that you can put yourself together within 10 minutes. Hi everyone, it's Smitha. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy this tutorial because it's going to be a good one. Now without further delay, let's begin. I'm going to start with a fabulous moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I'm applying a generous amount all over my face. I love this cream because it feels like a big gulp of water for your thirsty skin, and your face will drink it up fast. This is also infused with hyaluronic acid, so it holds the water like a champ. So the skin feels plump and soft throughout the day. And best of all, it plays really nice under foundation or concealer, whatever you're applying over this. So it gives you that smooth base without pilling. And on days when you want to skip a primer, this is going to give that tacky feel to your skin. So whatever you apply over this will stick to your skin and last longer. Next, I'm going to be using a concealer, which is a good match to my skin tone, not lighter nor deeper. This is Milani Concealer in the shade 145, which is warm beige. The reason I love this concealer is it settles beautifully over the skin without creasing. It's fast drying, but it also gives you time to blend out everything, and it has great coverage. I'm mostly using it to spot correct and even out my skin tone. So I'm going to be using it around my eyes, around my mouth, and also over the spots that I have on my cheeks. And then I'm going to be using this fluffy concealer brush. This is from Real Techniques to blend everything out. While choosing a concealer that's a good match to your skin tone, always swatch the concealer at the store on your jawline or your cheek, not your wrist. Also, always match to your skin's undertone. If you have a warm undertone, you either have golden or peachy vibes. If you're cool, you have pink or rosy vibes. And if you're neutral, you have a mix of both. A good match disappears into the skin instead of looking ashy or orange. Always remember that. And when you swatch at a store, make sure to always check in natural light. Step outside or near a window before buying or snapping a pic to really judge the color, because sometimes it may look great inside the store, but when you step out, it may look like a completely different shade. That brings up another point. After swatching, make sure to wait for 5 to 10 minutes before you make that decision on buying that concealer, because sometimes concealers can oxidize on your skin and become darker than they actually swatched. The bottom line is, when you choose the right concealer, your skin should look fresher, not like it's painted on. Let me know if you want a separate video on how to choose your concealer shades in store and online, and I'll be very happy to put it together. When I'm in a hurry, I love multi-sticks, a single stick that you can use as a blush, as an eyeshadow, or as a lipstick. The one that I'll be using today is from Physicians Formula, and you can see how pigmented that is. I like to take it in the back of my hand and then use a brush to dab it on my cheeks. And if you're using a cream multi-stick like this, make sure you use it before you use any powders over this. This is such a great all-in-one flush. You can swipe it on your cheeks, eyes, lips for a quick, fresh look without juggling 3 different products. And so to apply it on my eyes as an eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the concealer brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to dab it in the very outer corner just to add a little bit of flush. And just adding that little bit of color brings back so much dimension into the face. And then I'm also going to be using it on my lips as a lipstick. This product in particular gives a really soft skin-like glow that feels natural instead of heavy makeup. And that's precisely the kind of look we're going for today. And these kind of products come in handy when you like that simple, healthy-looking makeup without overcomplicating your routine. And now that I'm done with all the cream products, I'm going to lightly set my face with a powder. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder in Translucent. This powder blurs like magic. It smooths out the texture and fine lines so the skin looks soft and airbrushed without looking cakey or heavy. It locks in the makeup beautifully, making it last the entire day and doesn't give a white cast. And last but not least, the final fifth product for this makeup look is going to be a transparent mascara. This is the Diamond Mascara by Physicians Formula. What I love about transparent mascaras is you can use it on your lashes, and I also use it on my brows for grooming. It looks clean, it doesn't look overly done, it lifts and shapes your lashes without screaming mascara. So these are perfect for those no makeup days. And for anyone who ends up smudging mascara, this is no smudge drama, no raccoon eyes, no flakes, heat, sweat, tears, everything will be handled beautifully with a transparent mascara. Another nice thing about transparent mascaras is any age, any lash color, and any vibe can use the mascara without having to guess what color mascara you need to buy for your lashes. And as I said, this is a multi-use product. It's great for your lashes and also for your brows. It keeps your brows in place like a soft gel. All in all, it's simple, low effort, and high impact. That's pretty much it, my friends. I always like to let my hair loose, and here is the finished look. How easy was that? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to thumbs up. And if you're new here or if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I post several times a week. Make sure to check out the description box for all the products that I used. I've listed each and every one of them. I hope you'll come back for more. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye, guys.